Hello there. Welcome to the first video of Python tutorials by AI TechX. In today's video, we are going to cover some basic questions about Python. First is what is Python? Second, what makes Python different from Java? Third, what is different between Python 2 and Python 3? Fourth, as a beginner, which should I choose, Python 2 or Python 3? So let's dive into the world of Python without any further delay. Now first question, what is Python? Well, Python is another programming language like Java or C++, which you might be familiar with. But what makes Python different? Here are the characteristics of Python. Python is an interpreted language, Python is object-oriented language, especially Python 3, and Python is a high-level language. And what is interpreted language? Interpreted means it directly translates each statement into a subroutines, which are already compiled into a machine code to run on machine. What is high-level programming? High-level programming languages are those which human can understand and read easily, but machine can't. We have to translate high-level programming language into machine language before running it. And what is object-oriented? We will cover that later on this tutorial. Stay with us. There are currently two versions of Python, Python 2 and Python 3. Now, second question. What makes Python different from Java? There are three main things we should consider. Python runs slower than Java. Python takes much less time to develop than Java, and Python has a built-in high-level data types. So I will give you an example for this. Consider a program where we want to add two numbers like we did it previously. So what we will do? We will just add those number directly like we do in general, like 10 plus 30. That's 40. We will press enter and it will give us answer. So how does Python run slower? Python runs slower because we haven't declared data type for these numbers. So Python's high level library will first decide what data is this and how to add those, and then it will assign them a type like integer or float, and then it will add and it will give you answer. But in Java we already declared that, so it will directly add them and give us answer. So it takes less time for Java to run and higher time for Python to run. Second, takes much less time to develop. How does it take less time to develop? See code here. We have just one line code to add two numbers, but in Java we have to first declare that and then assign a value, then addition of those number, and then print those value. So this will make code longer, unlike Python. And third, Python's built in high level data types. Well, we will see that's the core of the Python. We will discuss that later in this tutorial. One more thing, that Python's code are typically 3 to 5 times shorter than Java and typically 5 to 10 times shorter than C++. This gives a cutting edge to Python. Now third question, what is the difference between Python 2 and Python 3? As version suggests, Python 2 is older and Python 3 is improved version of Python 2. But Python 2 has an advantage because it's older and many framework, library and modules are developed for only Python 2. And Python 3 is new, so it might not support all those library, framework and modules, but it will support it in future eventually because it's in currently development stage. We can say that Python 3 is pure object-oriented language, but Python 2 is not. Now, let me show you example how these two differ from each other. So at one side I have Python 3 shell and on the other side I have Python 2 shell. So if we want to divide two numbers, suppose I want to divide 7 by 5. So we will directly write that 7 by 5 for Python 2, it will give me result 1. But it's not true because in Python all the numbers are taken as integer and 7 by 5 only return as 1. But in Python 3, 7 by 5 gives us float value, see 1.4. So this is improvement over Python 2. And another improvement we have is a printf statement. And suppose we want to print anything in a Python 2, so we will write print and in comma hello there and press enter. this will print directly hello there. But if I want same thing here, it won't. See, syntax error, because we have to write this into parentheses, uh, like this: print parentheses comma inverted comma and hello there. See, it will give us output hello there. So these are two major different. These are two different, but we will cover in detail different later in this tutorial. So that's it for this, and we will move on to next. And now the last one. As a beginner, which should I choose, Python 2 or Python 3? Well, I will suggest to go with Python 3 because Python 2 is a legacy and Python 3 is present and future. As of now, Python 3 might not support all the frameworks and modules, but in future it will support because Python community is currently developing Python 3 and improving all the modules and framework to support it for Python 3. Well, that's it for today's video. See you soon in the next tutorial. Have a good day. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestion, please email me your suggestion. Email ID is given in the description box below. Have a good day.